You know, it was a very frustrating injury to pick up at the time. You know, it was starting, you know, after pre-season, 4 games into the season, you're feeling well, and then picked up the injury and came back for a couple of games, and you know, fitness wasn't where I wanted to be, but last couple of games I've felt much better and, you know, in good shape coming into these international games, and really looking forward to helping the team.
Psychologically, how difficult was it to cope? Because after what you've been through in the last year or so.
Yeah, it was difficult. Obviously, no one likes being injured, and then actually I thought we didn't think it was going to be quite as serious. Well, it wasn't that serious. It was 4 or 5 weeks, but I thought it might only been a couple of weeks. But anytime I came back, you know, to training, I would have to pull out again. So I was just a bit niggly and just couldn't get it right. So it was a little bit frustrating, but thankfully now I'm fitting well.
And how frustrating was it when you were back on Ireland duty at the Wales game?
Yeah, very frustrating, especially, you know, when you wanna help the team, and you're looking forward to putting on that green shirt, and obviously not the result we wanted. But look, we're looking forward to a positive campaign or meet up this time, and hopefully we can get 2 positive results and go into the qualifiers in a good spirit.
Because would you say there's been a mood change? You look at the end of the World Cup qualifying campaign, the win over in Wales, drawing in Denmark the last time we were over there, and then the unfortunate defeat that prevented us from going to the World Cup. Since then, it's been difficult, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Look, we've played some good teams in the last year as well, but yeah, no secret about it, we're not happy with some of the results and performances, but fully believe as we get players back together. You see Robbie Brady's back out there, which is a great boost for us, and you know, we're starting to bring in some new players. There has been a bit of a transition period, and it will take some time, and that's why we're hoping we can have 2 positive results or 2 positive performances this week and go into the qualifiers on a positive note. I think that's important.
Which of the games, do you think the Denmark game is more important because it's competitive, or do you think we just need a good result against Northern Ireland? And as footballers often say, the next game is the most important.
Yeah, the next game. Look, you want to win every game you play, and our focus now, between now and Thursday, is on Northern Ireland. Then after that, it'll be Denmark. So both games treated equally is important, and as I said, we want to put on a performance.
John, for you, you were hoping, I'm sure, to get some game time over the next 2 matches.
Yeah, you know, as every other player is, but you know, it's up to me to come in and try and impress in training and stick my hand up, and you know, if I get a chance, take it.
The fact that the Sheffield United contingent is strong now in the camp, is that going to help you, do you think?
Yeah, myself and Enda, yeah, we're going well at club level, and you know, as I've said, it's up to us to bring our form into camp and show the boss and Roy that we're up to it. And
the Northern Ireland game will be one, I'm sure, that you're targeting more, would you think?
Yeah, obviously, as Seamus said, the next game, you know, we're just looking at the next game, and I think everyone's dying to play and get a chance, and I'm no different.
We've experimented with 3 at the back, flat back 4. Do you think 3 at the back and wing backs is something that maybe both of you could answer is a system that might work for us?
Yeah, I think you see the last couple of games, I think in the main we were really solid with 3 at the back. And out in Poland as well, we played it. So I think it's a system that we've obviously played the last few games now, and we've looked really solid at it, and you know, we've done well.
And from your point of view, Seamus?
Yeah, look, that'll be the manager's decision, but I suppose we've experimented with it now, and as John says, I thought out in Poland, and you know, for large parts of the Wales game, we looked solid, and so it's good to have that in the back if we need it, and obviously we can play the flat back 4 too. So I suppose it'll depend on what the manager decides is better for the team.
Seamus, it's a rare encounter with Northern Ireland. I think it's only the 2nd time in nearly 20 years that you've met them, but you played in the last game, didn't you? What are your memories of that?
That was in the Nations League thing, or the Carolina. Yeah, I played. I know we always a little tournament that we played in. Yeah, and I don't even know how that game finished. I did. 5-0. Oh, 5-0, did it? Yeah, yeah. Let's hope for something like that again. Yeah.
Was it a memorable game then?
No, just I think it not being a competitive game, we've played so many friendlies, and obviously that was a good result for us, and let's hope it can be something similar, but it'll be a tough game, I think.
I think it was a pre-season tournament that didn't go down too well and didn't come back. Is this slightly different? It's a one-off Thursday night friendly.
Yeah, it's a friendly match, and it's against Northern Ireland. It's in front of our in our home stadium. It's a game that I think we're all really looking forward to, and I think Northern Ireland have improved massively under their manager as well. So it's a game that it'll be a tough game, but hopefully we can win.
Without wishing to get you in too much trouble politically, but how have things changed from when you were a young boy with the difference between Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland when you met maybe at youth level or whatever, and what it is now?
I've never, I never played Northern Ireland at youth level or anything like that. I went straight to play for the 21s, and as I said, that was my first game against Northern Ireland, and there was no trouble, and it was fine. I don't think there'll be any trouble Thursday with the fans or anything like that. I think that there's no chance of that happening, and hopefully that'll be the case.
And as you touched on before, you need the win, whether it be against Northern Ireland or Denmark. You've played in some of the games but watched quite a few of them. What do you think's been missing for your team in recent times?
I think we've just not, I suppose, at times been clinical enough. I think against Wales and against Poland we were quite solid, and I think probably scoring some goals is the next thing that we need to work on, or hopefully falls for us. But look, it's been a not the best year in terms of performance and the results, but full belief in the team that we can turn that around, and as I said, we want to show everyone in the next two games that that's possible.
And John, from an international point of view, how much are you learning coming here and training and then playing the odd game? Is that helping you at club level with Sheffield United?
Yeah, I think learning from players like the man beside me is big for me when I come away. Obviously now I want to come away and I want to start impressing, as I've said, and try and get more game time. But for me to come away and learn from the lads and pick up things every day in training and around the place, and how the lads conduct themselves is big for me to take back to club level and try drive that on then to get to the next level.